So we're headed into our second field trip for Livin Vivacious, which is Ying Ge. This is a very well-known ceramics village. And what exactly is a ceramics village? Let's find out. We have lots of friends with us here today. Esther, unfortunately, I couldn't shake her. Mike, unfortunately, Esther can't seem to shake him. This is our guest of honor, Anrong. He's visiting from New York. This is Joanna, who is dead, but we're in a different universe, so she's back. These are great for the family. Hot sister, hot mom, cool bro, handsome little bro.
Do I really want to walk around my house with my mom going, yeah, I'm the hot mom?
Well, just because somebody becomes a mom doesn't mean that they're no longer hot. Matches my nail polish. So excited about ceramics. It's just like pots and bowls. They make flutes too.
There, yeah.
That was probably really unhygienic, but So instead of having a hand warmer, like this lame thing, I can just get some chestnuts as a hand warmer, and then I can eat them.
It's a fish roast sausage.
Today I'm not gonna buy any food, I'm just gonna eat off of Joanna.
Keeps eating my food. No, I'm just kidding.
That kimchi was really good. Joanna's getting ideas now to start her own kimchi business. I feel like arts and crafts are actually a great way to meditate. Like when I meditate, I just fall asleep. But if you do meditative activities, you can still attain a sense of calm and peace. So we're gonna do some arts and crafts. We're like making a bulletin board. You gotta sprinkle a little bit, otherwise you're gonna have like all these clumps. Ta-da! Breaking hearts leads to crying. Ceramic wisdom. This is David, and he is a potter.
Normally when I'm unloading a kiln, what is exciting to me is the color palette that we get from the kiln. And what paints the work is kind of the flame will pass by the piece and leave a record of that flame and of the firing itself.
It's much more organic, and it's almost, I don't want to say arbitrary, but it's left to like, well, what is the fire going to do? And that's the fun part of it.
The flame, the wood, the ash, everything's going to change it. Again, you can position it. Again, personally, one of the things I find really interesting about the wood firing is if I put it like this, it's going to look different if I put it like this.
From where the flame is hitting.
Coming,
okay.
Or like this, depending on the places.
The ash from the firebox settled on the top of the bottle, and then once the kiln reached the peak temperature, it slid down and melted along the piece.
So what do I do if I want like a completely shiny?
Oh my God.
First we spilled the whiskey, then we broke his grandmother's clay pot. So this is Rami. He is a ceramics enthusiast as well as educator. What is the big deal? Like, why is it so cool?
I think it's partially the process, creating something functional. It's something that you create, and it's something that you have your whole life and take care of and care about, and especially with the wood firing, it's more of a process that you are controlling. You're not pressing buttons on an electric kiln and walking away and then coming back and seeing the results.
This looks like a great fibrous piece of wood that's going to create some really unique patterns on the pieces. Oh God. Whoa, now I have become a part of this process. So by the time we got here, because Ying Ge kind of shuts down, there were only two things left on the menu. There was the pork chop and then the minced pork. So because of the ceramics making, tea has also become a big thing here.
会喝了会睡不着吗？
不会，自然茶比较不会睡不着，但是它身体会很热，一喝下去1-2杯之后身体就热起来。
所以35年前的茶，现在世界上还是很多，就是茶都会放
没有，
哦，没有。
很少。我16年才找12种茶，12泡那个放得好的老茶，很不容易。我1年要试400多种茶。
So this is actually a really nice surprise that we got gifted this cup of tea and the wisdom that went along with it. Basically, good tea is any tea that your throat openly embraces. Once you take a sip of it, it's like the body knows that it's meant to naturally flow through. And that is kind of how life should be. Good things should just flow through you naturally without having to overthink things. So, thank you. Today we are going to be exploring Jiufen, a mountainous region in northern Taiwan. We just walked through the secret passageway and we're at a wonderful panoramic spot where I want to introduce all my friends. Everyone knows this friend. This is Esther. This is Sarah. She's a Kung Fu master. And this is our Australian friend, Sophie. Fanny's really good at typing. And this is Victor. He is a football player. So these are all our friends. And today we're here to have a good time and eat some food and buy some stuff we don't need. And we're all really hungry, so we're gonna go eat now in a cave. It's very low here, even for me.